3 in Cleveland. Kevin Durant was 6 for 56 for his career from 30-plus feet, and he'd never made more than one such shot in a game. Whatever he had for breakfast, have it again. Durant in Game 3, 3:10 left in the second quarter, 30-footer. Then over Larry Nance with the Warriors right here. Warriors down 6-0. That was big. That was big. I mean, listen, Nance played him pretty good. Started the third. Draymond Green feeds. Oh, there we're still with Nance. We're showing multiple plays. Multiple replays. Multiple. It doesn't say that here. So that was just 1 3 he made. We showed it 6 times. Okay? And then he hits another one. And now we go to the fourth quarter. Durant. So he's already made 3. Under a minute to go. Warriors up 3. Durant. Kona deep. And then, I mean, just the stare down at everybody in Cleveland. Mike Breen, you're the best.
Kevin Durant way outside, delivers! Kevin Durant from downtown, it's a 6-point game. Well, that's the same spot where he hit it in Game 3 last year.
Actually, LeBron James was asked about this afterwards. He says, no, this one was further than that one. And you can see it was James in Durant's face right there. Huge shot last year, and then he goes big this year. Durant, okay, we go side by side. We break it down because we're the worldwide leader. There you go, 1. And now here you go, 2. I mean, that's step back Bobby Jack. Draymond Green on Durant's shot.
Deja vu from where he hit the shot from, a little bit deeper this time, but you know, he really took the game over both game 3s.
Got a lot of guys who can play, and they're all chipping in. But we should probably go back to Kevin Durant, shouldn't we? Some of those shots, I don't think anybody in the world can hit those but him. He was incredible.
When you're 6'11", 7 feet, and you're shooting a hezzy pull-up on the left wing from 27 feet, that's pretty tough to guard. And yeah, it was pretty reminiscent of last year because he was almost same time in the game, Game 3. And hit an unbelievable shot to put him up 6.
No, that wasn't the same shot. The one he made tonight was about 4 or 5 feet behind the one he made last year. Last year, we were up 2. He pulled up pretty much right at the 3-point line. I got a great contest, but he made it. Tonight, they're up 3. We come off a pick and roll, and he just stopped behind and poured about 4 or 5 feet behind the 3-point line. So, same wing, different location, but you definitely tip your head. I mean, that's what he does. He's a scorer. He's an assassin, and that was one of those assassin plays right there.
Kevin Durant's mom, Wanda, tweeting out the fire emojis. My mother was alive. Wednesday was her 80th birthday. Hopefully they have cable up in the skybox. Durant, 32 feet, longest make of his postseason career. Look at Curry screaming. Draymond screaming. Draymond's always screaming. Durant, 43 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. Warriors win. When asked to compare Kevin Durant's 43 in Game 3 to LeBron James's 51 in Game 1, Micheal Wilbon says what?
Kevin Durant's team won when he had 43 points. And, it didn't seem like he had all that much help. It was rather LeBron-like. On a night where Steph Curry goes 3 for 16 on the road, I don't know that you can expect to win. But this is why you signed Kevin Durant. This is why when you're loaded and you're coming off a historic season, you say, yep, we'll take Kevin Durant no matter what. Because Kevin Durant, not LeBron James, was the best player on the floor tonight. Not often in these playoffs, anybody, even on a single night, Neil, has been better than LeBron, but Durant was tonight.
It's not an acceptable excuse, but is it a reality that LeBron James and Cleveland are still nursing a Game 1 hangover?
I think that. I mean, I think we'd find some disagreement around here. I think in terms of just mood, my perception is there's a little bit of a Game 1 hangover, and I understand. Because if you don't count that game as a win, and you can't, then that means that Cleveland would have to beat Golden State 5 times or outplay them 5 times in a series to win, and that's not going to happen. So I think there was sort of a lack of the kind of spirit that you need to see. But also, what deflates you as well? Kevin Durant hitting that bomb 3 before halftime to cut the lead to 6 or the Golden State deficit. And Kevin Durant hitting another bomb 3 late in the fourth quarter. Those will give you a hangover as well, Neil.
Will you be flying to Oakland for a Game 5?
Going into tonight, I thought we would be. I thought that LeBron and would get enough help from the likes of Kevin Love, who did really have a really good game, from Rodney Hood coming off the bench, who had, nice minutes. He really did. But now that they've lost this game, a second winnable game, if you will, I would think that Golden State would say enough. And I don't think we're going to see the sort of not really engaged Warriors team that sometimes worries their own front office, their own brass. I think we see the Golden State Warriors team that says, you know what, let's be on the right side of history and sweep the great LeBron James and get out of here. I don't think you want to go giving them another chance. We've seen situations where guys have a sprained ankle, a rolled knee, a bruised knee, people out of games. If you're the Warriors and you've been through this a few times now, you don't want to give that any chance, and you close out here.
All right, Micheal Wilbon, Cleveland, now down 3-0 to Golden State. Thanks, Michael.